Hello, fellow humans. Today we're going to be talking about several great ways managers have defeated Karens. So get comfortable because this is going to be quite the ride. This is the Reddit Rabble. Let's jump down this rabbit hole together. Our topic today comes from r/AskReddit. Managers of Reddit, how did you defeat Karen? Had one in the first lane of the drive-thru yelling at me, and I just listened, and when she was done, let her sit there a second, then said, "Oh, sorry, I was talking to lane 2. How can I help you?" And she just drove off. Fate replies, "True power move." Wow, OP, that certainly is a great power move. Now, if only every Karen confrontation could be ended that easily. Few Butterscotch 6 writes, letting them scream themselves hoarse for a few minutes, then asking with a completely straight face, "Do you want a cookie?" Then, right before their head exploded, I'd point to the bakery case and say, "It's free. You can have a cookie while we try to work this out for you." Most were too stunned by the switcheroo and ashamed of their aborted overreaction to stay mad even if they declined, and for those who accepted, it's even harder to stay mad while munching on a free cookie. 9 times out of 10, I could quickly resolve whatever issue they had by offering a minimal consolation, like a gift card or a coupon. Wow, OP, sounds like you've really got this Karen thing down to a science. I wish I had those kind of skills. To be honest though, I don't think I could keep a straight face. So I know this one isn't really a story, but I do love this post. International writes, by definition, Karen is already wrong, but in an obnoxious way. There isn't something to defeat her except a territorial chimpanzee, and that's security's problem. Yeah, OP, I definitely agree. Those extremist Karens you can't really do much about. But what do you guys think? What is an acceptable wage to be paid to deal with those extremist Karens? Because I certainly have never seen it. This one comes from Dr. John. Job, mover. One time, we were doing a huge move. 2 full 26-foot box trucks of shit. One was mostly all artwork. I grabbed a painting and the guy says, "Oh, that's one of the cheap ones." Price tag on the back said $50,000. It was from a huge mansion to an apartment in the city that spanned the whole floor of a building. The elevator opened right to the place. We get to the unload and it's already dark out. It was a real struggle to pack this shit, all heavy and expensive, and the customers were hovering. They tried to get us not to take a lunch because they were antsy, wanted to buy us pizza. No way. We needed food and we needed to be away from these people. So, first she says, the floor just got redone and we can't put any cardboard boxes on it because the fibers will get stuck in the wood. Then, as we bring in furniture, she's like, "A little this way, a little more. Okay, and now back." As a mover, we don't normally place the furniture exactly. One guy almost quit. I said, "Stay on the truck. I'm going to break this lady." First, I piled the cardboard boxes on the windowsills. We blocked every single window in the place, to the ceiling with boxes. Then, we filled up the kitchen countertops, piled it to the ceiling, also so she would have to undo it all to put the kitchen stuff away. Then, we covered the kitchen floor, then all the bathrooms, anywhere without wood floors. All the while, every single thing I brought in, "Where do you want this? Here or here? Little over or here?" All my crew had already taken their breaks, but I kept going and going and going. Finally, after like 14 hours of this job, I walk in with a dresser and say, "Where do you want this?" And she looks around. The place is full. There's shit everywhere. She stutters for a second and says, "Fuck, just put it anywhere. I don't give a fuck anymore." And that's when I took my break. OP, you are brutally savage. I have no idea how you had the patience to do this, but I am impressed. Hey, if you guys have any crazy Karen stories, drop it in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button if you like this story. Blue Ellen writes, not a manager, but I had a male Karen going off at me about how long the food was taking. It was the dinner rush too. I was in high school, so I looked like a young teen. This dude was screaming and screaming, and I finally had enough. I looked at him and started to let my eyes water. I made my voice tremble as I quietly apologized and asked if he wanted a manager. This dude looks around at everyone and goes red because of all the dirty looks the other customers were shooting him. He mumbled, "Yes," and quickly moved to the side and practically bolted when he got his food. OP, it sounds like you got your little piece of revenge there. He deserved all the embarrassment he got for that. Some people just have no patience whatsoever. This one comes to us from Nitro Zeus. Mine was a male Karen while I was working as a manager at Burger King. Dude with short man syndrome was being an asshole to one of the staff because his order was wrong. One of the supervisors was handling it, but then he started threatening them and making racist comments. I was sitting in the office, which has a clear view out to the counter where the guy was. I blatantly told the guy to get the F out of the store. He starts threatening me and challenging me to a fight. All I did was stand up, and the dude realized I was at least a head higher than him. He let off a couple more choice words and then left the store. And before anyone says anything, everyone didn't clap. Well, OP, I definitely would clap for you. It's great what you did there standing up for your coworker. We need more people like you in the world standing up for others. Thank you. Maxie Mickey Michael comes at us with a simple fix. I presented her with my regional manager. Another Karen. Acid replies, "This is how you create a black hole." OP, while I definitely applaud the creativity, I do fear that this may come with some serious repercussions. If not a black hole, maybe just an endless loop? Do you think maybe we can make a Karen perpetual bitching machine? Here OP says, she has to see the manager, which was me. So I just pivoted in place and said, "Hi, I'm the manager. How can I help you?" She left. OP, I absolutely love stories like this. Takes me back to my manager days of a little fast food place. No one suspected me as the manager either. It was kind of fun. Nurse Comanche says, told her to get out and called the cops when she threw a box of candy bars at me. And now, she's serving lattes. OP, I'm gonna give you an absolute 10 out of 10 for this Karen defeat. This is what I like to call the circle of Karen. She got everything she deserved. Tristan Kahn writes, I'm not a manager, just a guy who doesn't put up with bullshit. When I was working at a movie theater, I had a woman come in wanting like 4 movie tickets, which was like $26 or something. And she dumped out a bag of change that wasn't rolled up or pre-counted. And I asked her if it was, and she said no. And I told her I'm not counting it, and that she can step to the side and count it out herself. And she threw a fit, saying I had to do it for her, and I told her I don't. That goes back and forth for a minute until she gave out her famous line, I want to speak to the manager. And I just said no. She kept demanding, and I kept saying no. My manager finally came out because she could hear the woman screaming, and asked what happened. The woman screamed that I was the rudest employee ever, and my manager looked at me and just said, we are not obligated to count out that large amount of loose change. So after she left, the woman kept yelling, and I finally told her to go or I'll gladly call the cops. Not going to, but it usually scares people straight. She scoffed at me and told me I needed to bag up her money for her, and I just pushed on the ground and told her, have a nice day. Okay, OP. I wish I had the cojones to do something like that even when I was a manager. Honestly, that is one surefire way to take care of an annoying Karen. Alright, fellow humans, that's my time. Go ahead and drop your best Karen story in the comments. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button and tell me which of these stories was your favorite. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more content just like this. This is the Reddit Rabble, signing off.